Today, the old school world of retro graphics has finally hit the next generation. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint. We were away last week because I was sick, but now I'm back, so let's do this!
Oh sure, we take a week off when you're sick, but I get your cold and we still have to do this?
You gotta read the terms and conditions, yo. Back in 1995 is an indie horror title that will premiere at Tokyo Indie Fest next month and takes art direction cues from the year of its namesake, the era of early Resident Evil and Silent Hill titles. As a child of the 90s, I'm pretty excited that indie games are finally moving beyond the limited color palettes and awkward proportions of pixel art and are finally embracing the jagged edges and misaligned polygons of my youth. What's more scary than the end of a long hallway shrouded in darkness? The end of a long hallway that isn't even rendered because it's beyond the game's draw distance. Ooh.
Do you secretly enjoy the mindless, colorful fun of Candy Crush Saga? Well, delete it from your phone because that app is a menace. According to a new study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association's Internal Medicine publication, a 29-year-old man tore one of the tendons in his thumb because he played Candy Crush Saga all day, every day, for between 6 to 8 weeks. But wait, you say, how was that even possible? Wouldn't you notice your thumb was starting to hurt and, stop before you tore a fucking tendon in your fucking thumb? Well, according to Dr. Andrew Doan of the Naval Medical Center in San Diego, the visual distraction and highly pleasurable nature of playing Candy Crush provides a plausible explanation for why this patient did not feel pain from his injury. The doctors that treated this dude now want to do a case study to see if this is just an isolated case or if some video games really can suppress pain to that level. So if you're interested in helping advance medical science, write to I have no impulse control and don't need my thumbs anyhow, care of Dr. Andrew Doan, Candy Crush Labs, San Diego.
From Software announced last week they would finally be addressing a long-time glitch in Dark Souls 2, whereby weapon durability degraded much more quickly for players enjoying the game at 60 frames a second, because the amount of time a weapon was being used was inexplicably tied to the frame rate. It's nice to see From addressing the glitch, but more so, I'm just glad to hear them categorically say that it is a glitch, because some of the less welcoming members of the Dark Souls community were pretty certain this was an intentional feature designed to balance PvP as a punishment mechanic for players who had the advantage of running a higher frame rate.
Do you call collecting your StreetPass puzzle pieces getting your fix? Congratulations, Nintendo has completely suckered you into their almost rewardless Skinner box. However, once you get in there, you'll notice it's not a particularly well-designed box. You have to spend a bunch of time skimming through stupid, useless crap like another me's pet preferences, hopes, and dreams, instead of just getting to the good part. Do they have a new puzzle piece for you, or are they a waste of digital skin just clogging up your precious 10 queue limit? Well, Nintendo has rolled out an update that lets you improve the StreetPass experience for just $5. You can still only get 10 Miis at a time because, Nintendo, lol. But now you can skip conversations. Does any of this fix any of the problems with street passing? No, not even a little bit. But will I be paying $5 to make it slightly less shitty? Yes! And fuck you, Nintendo, fuck you.
Valve has introduced a new policy for users of the Steam digital storefront to combat spam and phishing. To use the full extent of Steam, your account has to hold a minimum balance of $5 USD or foreign equivalent. You don't have to spend it, you just have to be willing to float $5 to the account. If a user's account does not, then they will not be able to use a variety of Steam functions, such as sending messages, voting on greenlight games, or submitting Steam Workshop items. This should prevent abuse of Steam's many systems, and is probably a good thing. But at the same time, this also means that Valve are monsters, and now Steam is pay to win.
Life is pay to win, Graham. Nothing is fair.
You're in a bad mood this week.
I am a strong, independent mucus factory, and you can't tell me what to do. I don't need no man.
Send help.
Coming up, mobile app Soapstone lets users leave geotagged Dark Souls style notes in real life. Reeks of abusable, therefore try jumping.
I loved Graham and Kathleen's intro at the game show night last PAX. That was great, yeah. You're like, I'm Kathleen from LoadingReadyRun. I'm a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. And I'm her husband.
Yeah, that wasn't planned.
That was really funny. Hello, CheckPoint fans! A reminder that CheckPoint, much like everything we do, is now supported by you directly through Patreon. Please check it out. We would really appreciate it.